Let's go ahead and remove our first cable on the CB160. Get yourself a 10mm socket and a 10mm wrench. Interestingly, this bike has a 12mm wrench on the bottom. So basically, you're just going to take out your main pin. And this is a nut, or this is a bolt, rather, that you don't want to get mixed up with other things because it is a little bit special. It is a collared bolt, all right? Look at it. See how there's a flat collar on the top? Now, all you're going to do from this point, now that you got that bolt out, is pivot out your lever. And if you flip it underneath, you're going to see there's a little slot right here. Turn that thing if you can. Line it up with the cable itself, and that should slide right off. This next part can be kind of tricky because a lot of times these like to kind of get stuck. They get corroded really, really badly, but you're going to loosen up the tightener. And then, man, the PB Blaster did its job on this. This comes out really, really simply. This is great. You're just going to twist this out and pull that out just like that. So here's our cable coming into the front brake. You can see we got a few connections here to deal with. Technically, there should be a little locking pin, like a bending locking pin in this hole here. You may have to remove that, but luckily, mine's already gone. This can be a little bit tricky, but you need to slide this cable forward just a little bit and drop it down. It's actually a little slot right there. You want to get that loose. Now we can go back to this other connection. Okay, we just disconnected it up front. I'm going to hold this front nut. I don't have another 14mm with me right now, but you're going to take that 14, lock that one in place, and then start to loosen this up just a little bit. Basically, you got to get this left nut all the way out so that you can expose the cable. We're getting close. I can finally do it with my fingers. This was a pretty tough deal. But now once you get that off, you can actually reach around, pull that cable back, and you'll snake it right through the front end there, just like that. From there, you can just kind of lift this out, follow it all the way back through, pull it on out. Come on back up to the top, carefully pull that through. You got yourself your first cable off your restoration project. Oh yeah, and don't forget, label your parts. Keep your nuts and bolts all together. They're specialized in a lot of cases. So tag and bag whenever possible.